Hello everyone, my name is Usurper, and I am here to tell you all the continuation of the previous story. You can the video for context, but you don't need to. The two stories are separated. After I survived 3 minutes of chaos and an MMA fight, that psychologist got a phone call, answered it and started talking. From what I heard, it appears though his homie is sentenced to life in prison. As I reached for the door handle, with false sense of relief, he spoke and offered me a crazy deal. Apparently that homie of his was a heart sergeant, and now they are looking for a replacement. So he invited me to join him and start doing heart surgeries. I told him I don't have any medical background. He said it's okay, I don't need to have experience or knowledge, because neither did his homie. He just started doing surgeries out of nowhere. It started when this young sergeant was a child. He wanted to be a doctor. So his father bought him a sergeant toy pack, and he played with his father a lot with that kit. But that child was a smart individual. He knew a plastic scalpel can't cut the human skin no matter how hard he tried. And this isn't a real surgery kit, and real ones are costly and not available for the citizens to buy. Years later, he failed school and got expelled because he was way too smart for the system. He couldn't accept to be taught by dumber beings than him, and instead of sulking and being depressed, he came up with his freestyle. For cutting, he used a sharp katana that replaced scalpels and scissors to slice open wounds with precision and fast. For grasping and holding, he used an adjustable wrench. His grip strength was ridiculous, and he putting it to use. Once the wrench closes on the organs it won't let go. He used tape to expose wounds. To close those wounds he used various methods depending on the cut made. For shortcuts he used a pin nailer. For misplaced slashed he used glue. For long slashes, he used iron welding. Also, he didn't believe in anesthesia, probably because it wasn't cheap. I wasn't even shocked. My expectations started linking to reality. This dude doesn't live up to his title as the greatest psychologist. Those patients of his, who exited the room calmly, were not fixed, but traumatized. Exactly what a dark web entity is meant to be. But I also was curious. Not every day you run into this time event. So I asked if this phenomenon of a sergeant had any successful operations. He said we all learn from mistakes, and he started his freestyle surgeries in the underground, on gang members, criminals, homeless people. His operations had a survival rate of 0.100%. He treasures his patients. So if someone is missing a functional heart, he goes hunting for a brand new one, and unlike the psychologist, this sergeant charges no money. He did a charity donation once, a surgery giveaway, for people who can't afford real surgery. He barely saved 2 patients. Then, the psychologist pointed at one of the many medial awards on his shelf. One of such was a heart trophy. He told me it belonged to him. I asked who gave it to him and for what reason. He said he stole it from the real doctor to won it, because he believed his project was better, and that project was a double-hearted human, a human bioengineered to life with 2 hearts. He was expected to life twice as much as a normal human, and have twice as much emotions as a normal human. Turns out he did survive for 10 seconds. After the operation started, the sergeant claimed it was death by old age. I asked why he got caught. He told me that both he and that doctor are professionals, and they don't make mistakes, but that sergeant took few apprentices. One of them gave a policeman free mandatory surgery, which ultimately led to the capture of the whole medical squad of his homie. I left the psychologist's cabin terrified, not from what I heard, but for the criminals that maniac is jailed with. Are they safe from him? And who's the assassin the psychologist spoke about? Is it the sergeant? I had way too many questions, but on the bright side, I felt good. That refreshed me. I met a dark web psychologist, fuff him, and got offered a similar job, so he viewed me as an equal, and I didn't lose aura in the process. Only $600 he charged me extra for those questions. Anyways, I hope you guys learned the lesson this time. To not trust any free surgeries. While you are at it, make sure to like my video, or he'll do surgery on you. Chill him. Joking, unless